Hi, it's Jennifer with the World War II Research and Writing Center. I wanted to give you a research tip today, one of the most important things you can do when you're starting to research anybody in World War I or World War II, and that is to create a timeline of service, a timeline of what you think you know. I've heard a lot of stories from a lot of children of veterans, a lot of grandchildren of veterans, a lot of people who do grave adoption, and they all have some pieces of the puzzle. Sometimes these pieces of the puzzle and the stories that we've heard kind of get jumbled up in our mind. As we age, we tend to remember things differently, or we see a lot of movies, or we've heard another story, or we've done some research and we're like, wait a minute, does that fit in with what I know? So what I suggest to people when they start, if they're doing research on their own especially, is to write down everything you know. And that would be in the form of a timeline where you list a date, you list a location, maybe a unit if you are doing that part of your soldier's research, and where you got the information or what's important about that. It's even more important when you have a lot of photographs or miscellaneous pieces of paper and you're not quite sure how to decipher them, what to do with them, what it all means. If you start to take these notes and put it in a timeline, you'll begin to see where maybe there's an error because the paperwork differs, maybe between a newspaper article and a discharge paper, or you're writing notes about stories and you think, okay, this happened in this year, and then you maybe find some other information and realize, did that really happen then? Did it happen that way? So when you're starting your research, please sit down, pull out everything that you have, think about all the stories that you know, and start to put a timeline together. And that will help you start the research, see where your gaps are, see where there are errors, and help you make a plan to move forward. Have you done this? If you did, what interesting things did you find, and how might that help somebody else? We'd love to hear from you.